Let's begin. It's the win. Listen, laugh, and learn and understand. Hope, believe that you can. It's the Women's Information Network. It's the win.
Welcome to the Win Show. We're so glad you joined us. I'm Paula Fellingham, CEO of the Women's Information Network, thewinonline.com. We're the online home for all women, all ages. We're a community of women helping women live joyful lives filled with passion and purpose. Our wonderful show hosts today are Angela Johnson, CEO of the Illuminated Woman and Biz Divas, and Laura Lee Christensen is the Executive Vice President of the WIN. And Kim Coles is an actress extraordinaire, a comedian, a speaker, and a show host. Our guest today is Carolyn Cooper. She's an energy intuitive and a creator of Calico Healing. It's a unique energy healing training course developed from years of working with clients through which anyone can learn how to heal issues for themselves and others quickly and gracefully. Welcome to the show. We're so glad you're here, Carolyn.
It's great to be here.
Yes. Wonderful.
Carolyn, I've never heard the term energy healing. What does it mean?
Well, energy healing is so broad and so deep of a subject, but it might help if I explain it in the sense that we all have, in our body, we have lots of different body systems. Our skeletal system, our muscular system, our circulatory, all of that. We also have several energy systems that are all working together in harmony to keep us happy and healthy and whole.
Really?
And
I mean, what are they?
Well, some of them, a lot of them, like most mainstream people probably wouldn't know. Okay. But for example, the chakra system, a lot of people are familiar with that, the energies, systems that come up the midline of the body. The aura, everybody's heard about your aura, your energy around your body. The meridian system, and the meridians are the basis for the Chinese acupuncture system.
Okay.
That's three of them. There's a lot more than that.
Wonderful.
But
So when you work with the energy system, what areas of life can be improved when you treat an energy system in a person?
Okay, well, my answer to that would, what can't be?
Yeah.
Because it gets you centered and it gets you balanced, and everything can be helped with that. The main things that people come to me for are relationships, money, health concerns, weight, depression. And
lots of things that are common to all women.
Yeah, lots of things. And I'll tell you, the common denominator is lack of self-worth. I find that's the thread that runs through. And fear is underneath that even.
And this is what partly the WIN is all about, is to bring people like you here who have solutions for these type of things. I mean, what you're talking about, every woman who's listening says they can identify probably with one or more of those things you're talking about.
Now, you say that you're an energy intuitive, and you've even said that we're all intuitive and we can all develop this in ourselves. So we can work with you and we can work with ourselves. Tell us more about that.
Yeah. Well, there's lots of different ways of balancing your energy. A lot of things are things people can do on their own. Tai Chi, yoga, meditation, taking quiet time for yourself. All of that is helping get you relaxed and balanced. But as far as actually going in and working on the different energy systems, I teach people how to do that. But the most important thing is teaching people how to touch their intuition, how to get in touch with their intuition. And I'll tell you, easy little tip that this is what I use.
We're listening.
Well, it's actually, everybody knows it, but maybe I'm just reflecting what they already know back. But pay attention to the little things that come in during the day and actually write them down. And have a notebook in your purse.
You mean
have a
like
notebook
thoughts
in the car.
or ideas?
Yeah, ideas like get an extra loaf of bread while you're at the grocery store. I mean, it's very practical things. Have your car battery checked. I got something, last week. Leave your Friday morning open. Okay, so I knew I'd be working in my office, but leave it open. And then, of course, the night before, one of my kids says, "Oh, Mom, I have an assembly at school tomorrow. Can you make it?"
Okay.
This happens over
because
and
I had
over
written
again.
that down and I paid attention to it.
So pay attention to the voice, to the voices in your head. Some of us have more voices in our heads. But just pay attention and be in tune with that, because it can help you in that way. It helps to know.
And if you write it down and then check off when you actually followed through and pay attention to that, that's just kind of a crutch to get you going. And then pretty soon you get so used to it that you do it all the time.
So do you consider yourself a healer?
I don't use that word for myself. I am a healing facilitator. In my belief system, God is the healer, and our bodies are created that they know how to heal themselves. So
Everyone's a healer.
Yeah, I work by intuition, and I help other people learn to listen to their intuition, and so their bodies can do what they were created to do.
So this is much more than massage or
Yeah.
techniques like that. It's,
Oh yeah, it can be done over the phone. It's wireless.
It's
wireless
wired to
healing.
get it. So you have a show called the Living in the Flow Show. So I guess you're saying that all of this, being in touch with yourself this way, helps you live in the flow. Let's talk some about that.
Yeah, living in the flow. To me, that means
I like that.
well, it's those times when everything clicks, you know, and you're
Yes.
on your game and you're in your rhythm, and it'd be really cool if we could live every single day of our life like
Wouldn't it?
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think that's
Yes.
what we're intended to do necessarily, but and it doesn't mean that you have to have a perfect life to live in the flow. It means no matter what your circumstances, because I know there's people out there that may be in a situation right now where it's not their ideal situation, but you can still live in the flow. You can still make the most of where you are. It's not the circumstances that make a man. I think it was Robert Browning said, it's not the circumstances that make a man, it reveals him.
Ah,
So
yes.
it's-
And we have moments of living in the flow. I mean, it's not just like a constant, because I don't think you'd appreciate the, you know,
Yeah,
if
you
you don't
wouldn't
have the
value
highs
it.
and
Yeah.
the lows,
That's
the
true.
valleys
That's-
and the
that's true.
mountaintops, you know, there's just this deep appreciation when you realize, I'm in the flow and this feels wonderful. And you
so
want to
good.
be in it more, but that's not really realistic.
well, it's a current. That's
It
the
is.
beauty of
That's
life,
life.
too.
That
yeah.
is life.
but I imagine you learn as you experience that how to be more and more in that state,
Yes.
no matter what's happening in your life.
Yeah, you do. The more you tap in and listen, the more things that you notice are there that you didn't notice before, but they were always there. You just maybe hadn't learned how to listen as well before.
That's wonderful. So your show, Living in the Flow, and we're going to, do you have a website too?
CalicoHealing.com.
CalicoHealing.com.
And it's Calico with a Y because it's my name, Carolyn Lyman Cooper. So CalicoHealing.com.
Calico.
And calico like a big quilt. It's a big calico quilt. It's warm. It's comforting. It covers a lot. It takes care of all those aches and pains.
All those things you do.
Yeah, all those things you do.
I get it.
Be kind enough to spell that out, Calico.
It's just CALYCO.
Okay, Calico.
Calico Healing.
So what one tip would you recommend for women? Because we're such great multitaskers, and it sounds like your healing is kind of the foundation that filters in all areas of life. So if women could do one thing today to start tapping into that, what would you recommend?
Good question.
Take some quiet time. I know that's really hard. I have 5 kids, so I understand when you say that to a woman with children. She goes, yeah, right. When I'm driving the kids to soccer, well, maybe turn the radio off in the car, like on your way. Maybe, you know, I have a friend that takes a bubble bath every night.
Every night?
She has kids. I don't know how she does it, but she
that's
is
her
so
time.
happy.
That's
and
her
that's
time.
probably why.
And it's a
just
priority.
even if it's just 5 minutes to breathe and relax and.
Whatever works for you.
And that may be part of the key, is that she has it as a routine.
Ah,
You know,
she's
she's got that sort
scheduled
of
it in.
comforting routine that she's developed for herself.
Time for her.
Yeah, exactly, Paula. You have to schedule it in.
We want women to take time for them. It's very, very important. Kind of, it permeates everything, your happiness level, and affects everyone around you.
So is energy healing a brand new thing, or is it just being developed? Or?
No, it's been around for years. I hear people call it New Age sometime, but actually anything
It's old
New
age.
Age is old ancient,
Old
old
ancient.
ancient
Yeah,
wisdom. And you know, as long as bodies have been around, energy systems have been around, and I believe there have always been people that knew how to work with energy systems to help people have a happier, healthier life. Of course, probably most of them were burned at the stake. But my relatives probably.
Can you read our energy right now? Can you read our energy? Do you just see it?
You guys all have a really great energy. I'm sure they can see it on camera.
I love it. We have loved being with you. The time has gone so fast, and we can tell you have lots to teach. Lots to teach. Thank you
I'm
so
excited to be able to be on the win and
much.
give little tips and pointers and things that people can do to get more in touch with that. Because
Absolutely.
everybody has it. Everybody has intuition and inspiration.
I love it. Thank you so much. And we
thank you.
invite you to visit thewinonline.com, where you'll get solutions for your life, share your good ideas, and really connect with women worldwide. Now have a wonderful day and choose to live joyfully with passion and purpose.
It's the Women's Information Network. It's the WIN.